48, 40, 48 days or 40 days of coming the live streams and discussing my day-to-day activities, which I have been doing so far. And there are a few of the exciting things which I would like to record it for the memories purpose. Why? Is I feel really different is because, bro, I have some kind of goals, as I said before, in 365 days. And those goals, one of the goals which I completed today was waking up early in the mornings and then trying to invest some amount in the stock market because I want to become a Wall Street trader as well. And to become a Wall Street trader, it doesn't mean that you have to be extremely educated person. Instead, you should be wise enough to make a decisions immediately based on the chart, based on, I believe, the company's history. And what I have learned today was whenever I was investing any kind of money into those trading stock, I does research or I did research so much that I know exactly what the heck I want. For example, one of the not one, I think couple of the companies, whenever I invest, before that I always tell myself, okay, who is the CEO of that particular companies? And then I decide, okay, so from 5 years from now, how does the company which perform? And then I check, okay, what about the yearly basis? Then over the times I make a conclusion, oh, these are the three criteria which match which match by this company. So let's invest in this specific company. So similarly, I follow exact same techniques for almost four of the company, and then eventually invested around. Hey Zaid, how are you doing? I think yesterday you were here. How are you doing from New York City, bro? My hand is freezing cold, and you are just putting the high. Good. Are you having any plan for today? Because it is exciting for me because today, after I wake up, I was able to invest few amount of my times into the goals which I would like to do in my life. That is the reasons. Hey, hey Elizabeth, what's the heck? Yo, Elizabeth, how are you doing? It's good. Yo, I have no idea. How are you doing? From where you were watching, just let me know. Outside is so cold. I was holding the phone. I felt that my hand is freezing. But still, anyway, long story short, all right. Are you guys having any plan for the day? Because today's plan was good because I wake up early in the morning. Initially, I was thinking to not to go to work. Instead, just you're from Zaid Zidia. I'm from New York City. I just come on live stream every single day, connect with people from different places, and get some recommendations, speak with the people. And then there's no, are you at Oblok? No, hell no, dude. Oblok is from Georgia. Are you kidding me? You're out of your mind. Oblok is not here in New York City. It's, I believe, different state. But I heard from someone it is dangerous area. However, remember that it was in the past. At the moment, it is far more better. So make sure, just do not believe what the heck that you see in the internet. Just do some research. Try very on theater. Bro, yesterday, you know what happened? I swear to God, I just did the live streams, and whenever I went reached to my home, it is crazy that my roommate he just told, "Hey, there is somebody sleeping, so you have to be lower your voice." So I lower my voice. After some time, he completely rushed to me. He was, "I love your video. Thank you so much." He was saying he was just daunting me because I just put the paper bags into a garbage, and it reminded me in the past that if somebody is daunting or somebody is insulting, we should not overreact immediately. Oh, anyway, my hand is freezing, dude. Even the outside is not snowing, but still, My hand is freezing cold. So anyway, so I just stay silent and I just observe myself that how the because again, I don't know whether you have heard it or no. Yeah, you're good. Are you good? Yeah, I'm good, dude, because I just came at my home. Outside is like freezing cold in New York City. I don't know from where you're watching, was it cold or hot? But for me, I grew up in the what's the name, hot weather conditions when I was small. And that is the reasons whenever it gets cold, I feel so much hot. Right now, I'm good. Alrighty. So, long story short, from my early age, what I have learned is, let's say if somebody's shouting at you or somebody daunting you, and let them just stay silent, observe the environment, and eventually you get the solutions. So that's the thing which I did as usual, any situations. And over the times I have observed myself, you will get so much solutions of the things. So what are the things I did for the today? Again, many of you are new in this channel. The main reasons of coming on the live stream, as I said before, just record my memories, discuss with people about certain topics, or connect with people from different areas around the world. Then eventually, just make joke around. That's it. That is the main reasons of coming on the live streams. All right. And sometimes during the times whenever I'm feeling extremely bored or kind of loneliness, at that time just come on the live streams to speak with the people or just speak with myself. And that's what helps me to just relieve the stress. Bye, I will see you. Hey, Zadia Ellis. Yep, we're gonna see you next time. And on that day, I was just doing the exercise. Let me just show you something. And this thing just break up because there is some plastic stuff. One of my roommates he's saying that the homeowner he was gonna dump on him. So that is the reason he was just trying to shouting at me, and it made me kind of sad that like you have to know enough that how to react with certain situation, but different people they have their different approach. But anyway, I just bought some super glue or so-called hard glue. Let me just show you. Where is that? Oh, this is the one. Hard glue. So let me kind of a hard glue or something. So I will just put this thing back into the place because every single morning, whenever I wake up, I usually do some exercise like push up, pull up, sit ups. But today, when I wake up early in the mornings, I was kind of late to the work. And that is the reasons I skip everything. Just immediately get up and just get ready. Hey, Sam, how are you doing? Damn, the way I'm saying, how are you doing? It seems like I know Sam very well. But in reality, I have never ever met the Sams in my life. You know what is crazy? After after speaking with stranger on the internet, such as in the live streams, it makes me it makes me less nervous speaking with someone maybe in like real life whenever I meet them for the first time. So that's kind of crazy. And the things, the reasons I'm observing this characteristics was because past few months when I meet someone for the first time, especially in more persons, I don't get hesitate to ask something to someone. But this is the amazing things of coming on the live streams and just speaking with people around the world. And that's it. So again, let me just highlight what are the things I did for today. Just wake up from the sleeps and immediately head over to the work. While going to the work, I write all the message to every single person whoever I must need to communicate with, send them the message. And even there is one of the girls, she gave me some kind of inside knowledge in few months ago, and those kind of knowledge that I implemented every single mornings. So when I am using those informations in the early of the day, it reminded me of the message. So what happened was I opened read it, then immediately message her up that hey, thank you so much for sharing the information, sharing the knowledge, and I really appreciate it. And also I did some research, and these are the more informations which I have found related to the key intellectual stuff that you have shared. And she was very glad that it helps me a lot. And by the way, that today her birthday as well. So after that, I also send out another message to Sunni Bai as well as many other mosques regarding my marriage. And then once I reached to the work, at that times I immediately started working on some of the stock, which means one of my hobbies is to be like a Warren Buffett, where he has bought so many stakes from different companies around the world, and in those scenarios you do not have to work anything. And what is more amazing is that those stock, you can just keep it like that and you do not have to pay any taxes on it unless until if you sell those stock. So immediately I just went to the work, tried to do some research and did some research and invested some money, around $20 only, four of those companies. And those are tech related field, health sector, renewable energies, as well as what are that? Artificial intelligence. And these four companies, they have a very good health conditions of their stock price as well. They're very huge. And once that was done, and then again during the break times, which I had was at 1 p.m. I spoke with my brother. After speaking with brother, again, marriage related stuff, he was just going back and forth with me. And once that conversation was over, eventually I head over to the work. One good news is that Albab Hussein, or Albab, he just came back to our work area, which means he was one of our old colleagues slash friends slash classmates. And that's what it is. And then after finish with the work, then again head over with him, did some more work with my marriage related stuff. And then I tried to work on my cybersecurity, a few of the lecture, and couldn't able to complete it all because Albab he was not feeling well. And Yana, they were trying to do the assignment, but Albab he was, just pressuring Yana to just leave from the campus and go to home as early as possible. So that is the reasons we left very early. But initially, I was planning to leave from the campus at least at 10 o'clock. But right now, I just came very early. That is good things. So right now, what I'm gonna do, just do some exercise, push up, pull up, everything. And afterward, immediately go to the bed and sleep. Before I go, I will gonna fix that things, this stuff. And yeah, I just learned my lessons yesterday because one thing for sure you're gonna learn that if somebody does one thing for you, you will gonna see that person will gonna repeat the same bullshit stuff. So if you have learned your lessons, make sure just keep it for yourself. Stay blessed, stay safe, and I'm gonna catch you up tomorrow. Bye.